Leaving the unfamiliar and stepping outside your comfort zone is never easy, but always worth it. Beyond what is easy is where we grow into the adventurers and explorers we seek to become. Crossing into mainland Mexico, a place we've never been, somewhere we know so little about, is our first real step off the precipice of the unknown, and where the adventure really begins. These are our first days in Mexico, where we begin to immerse ourselves in Latin American culture. So buckle up and let's roam. Have you ever stopped to consider where your comfort zone is? Does it represent an area around you that is close, or is it far away, making your comfort zone big? I'm pretty sure I know where our comfort zone is. It's out ahead of us, somewhere, because it's always growing, and we're about to do something that will once again stretch our comfort zone. In a few short hours from now, we'll be crossing into mainland Mexico, a very new place for us. Somewhere we have little to no personal knowledge of, a place with a lot of question marks.
Oh, babe, you ready to go to Mexico?
Yeah.
Let's go to Mexico.
We have a short 45-minute drive to get to the border from where we parked for the night. It's quiet in the cab as we drive. Meg works, trying to get her daily workload mostly out of the way before we cross, and I sit and think about what's ahead. The apprehension of entering a new place is certainly present.
All right, babe. No turning back. Going to Mexico.
The crossing into Mexico, much like our previous crossings into Baja, is smooth and quick. We're thrust out onto the bustling streets of Nogales in no time, jarringly forced to navigate busy Mexican traffic until we're free of the city limits. Unlike most travelers driving the Pan American Highway, we've chosen to explore mainland Mexico instead of going to Baja. We've traveled the peninsula for over 5 months over the past 2 winters and felt like we wanted to stretch ourselves a little and wander a new and unfamiliar place.
Well, what's next, babe?
We gotta get our temporary import permit. TIP for Big Girl Betty.
Yeah. And look, we found some other overland people. That's cool. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Well, we did it. Well, the entire TIP FMM process was actually pretty painless.
Border crossing, it was all easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah, we crossed it somewhere around, I think 10 o'clock, 10-ish, 10:30. And I think it's almost 12 now. So overall, it's just been an hour and a half. And yeah, easy. Don't mind it. Okay, so maybe slightly different story than what we just told.
Yeah, they issued us the TIP, but then a lady outside just approached the van and was like, oh, we need a picture of the GVW. And then since we're overweight, I had to go back to the office, get copies, go to the
Aduana, yeah.
The national security people. He had to come inspect the van, and then we had to go back and do a bunch of signing and stamping, and now we're free. Now we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly blessed to have Meg because she tackles basically all of the administrative side of our lives. I'm very much the creative brain, and I find it very, very difficult in situations like this to like get through. Heaven forbid I ever traveled by myself. I would be a total wreck. And so thank heavens I have Meg with me because I'll take care of all the vehicle stuff, and Meg will take care of all the administrative stuff.
Yeah.
So we're a good team.
We are.
Okay, let's go to Hermosillo. First toll booth of the day. How much is it gonna be?
How much is it?
How much is it gonna be?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
50 pesos?
Bienvenidos a Hermosillo.
On the advice of some of our Mexican subscribers and local reports from the area, we're making a push to get through Sonora quickly. For the most part, we take the media's depiction of Mexico with a few grains of salt and don't really engage in internet fear-mongering. Instead, we've adopted the belief that people are generally good everywhere you go, and we needn't live our lives in fear of something we don't have personal experience with. That being said, it would be foolhardy of us to blatantly ignore travel bulletins and local reports. As it was suggested to not camp in northern Sonora, we're aiming to make it to camp closer to the mountains of Chihuahua tonight, which means we'll push later into the evening than we normally do.
Well, first camp in Mexico. That was a long day.
Our first night in Mexico was calm, cool, and quiet. We awoke to the sounds of the early morning truck drivers barreling by on the road not far from us. On the map, it looked like we had made it pretty close to the state of Chihuahua, and the border would be a short and easy drive. Yeah, we were wrong about that.
Well, hon, you ready for another long drive day? No?
No.
How many hours do you think we got?
Well, the map said 5:45, so probably longer than that.
Yeah, I think we're going to be
Plus.
at like 6.5.
Plus whatever stops we have to make.
Right. How was your
Gas.
first night in Mexico?
It was good. We didn't get kidnapped.
Oh, good. Thumbs up for not being kidnapped.
Yeah, everyone's thought it was pretty spooky that we were gonna sleep in this area. So yeah, feels like the States.
High five for being alive.
Before hitting the road again, I tried to take care of some niggling issues with the van that were left over from the big maintenance session I had done earlier.
Oh, come on.
It It wasn't long before we had the Chihuahua Mountains in our windshield, and signs for La Ruta de la Sierra began to pop up. This narrow strip of tarmac with sharp drop-offs on either side and randomized deep potholes reminded us of previous trips down the Mex 1 in Baja. As we approached the foot of the mountains, signs for winding roads started to appear. And let me tell you, they're not to be ignored. The mountains quickly grew skyward in our view, and we then began to climb, and climb, and climb. For hours, we wound our way along the tight and perilous mountain roads, climbing, descending, and then climbing again. We quickly learned that we are by far the slowest drivers on this road. What cars we saw during our long day of driving magically appeared in our rearview mirror, and then after pulling over to let them pass, disappeared just as quickly as they had come.
Hi guys. Aw, little baby. You're cute. Oh, you guys. Oh.
Who dat?
What's here? All these turkey vultures are trying to get it.
This kind of pastoral plateau area nestled into the mountains had rock formations that reminded us a lot of the shipyard Titanic in Monkman Provincial Park in our home province of British Columbia.
Chihuahua. Wee. Wow.
Bienvenidos a Chihuahua.
That was hard. It was hard to get here.
Yeah, it was rough. Just get into Chihuahua and there's wild horses on the road. Hey, horses.
Hi guys.
Hey.
You're cute. You wanna be fast?
I don't think that's working.
It's fine. I'm showing them love.
Horses, do you feel loved?
Yeah, see, look.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
Yours something.
Mexico! All right, babe. After a long day of driving, what is our reward?
Banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes. Jack Johnson, where are you? Sing us a song. You can't sing that song, it's copyrighted. So, jokes aside, that was a crazy drive to get here. It was like 6 hours for 200 something kilometers, and we are still an hour and a half away from our destination. Whew. Yeah, these roads out here in the mountain ranges of Sonora and Chihuahua are wild. So tomorrow we're just going to drive the rest of the distance and then settle down for the weekend and rest a little bit because, goodness gracious, we need to do that.
Sure do.
Yep. Cold.
Yesterday we completed the drive to our intended first destination, Basaseachic, within the state of Chihuahua, an additional 2.5 hours from where we camped the night before. Meg had randomly learned of this area about a year ago and up until a few short weeks ago couldn't remember the name. Luckily it came back to her before we passed it by. When you look at pictures of this place online, it looks really incredible, but I assure you, it's a heck of a lot more impressive in person. Welcome to Mexico's version of Yosemite Valley. Our only regret of being here now is that we're here in the dry season, when the falls are reduced to a mere trickle in comparison to how thunderously fierce they become when the rain falls in this area.
What you making for breakfast there, babe?
Brekkie tacos.
What's in there?
We got, this one got a little messed up, but cheese, sausage, egg, tortilla de harina.
Did you put machaca in there?
No, not today.
Oh.
Because we have leftover sausage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so we are going to hike down to that little pool down at the bottom at the base of the waterfall today, and that's going to be our first hiking expedition in Mexico, which we're really excited about. We're just waiting for it to warm up because it is so cold here. My hands got colder than they have been in like years this morning. You know, when your fingers start to warm up and it's extremely painful. Yeah, I was in here just like crying about it for like a solid 10 minutes while I warmed up. So I'm a big baby.
Quite.
Yeah, okay, so hikes are coming. Woo! All right, we are already on our way down. My knees are hurting already. This is gonna be a rough one. So this hike is 400 meters elevation by 4 kilometers. So 100 meters per kilometer.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
I think it's further down than that, actually.
Fun. Thus far, we have this kind of concrete rock pad the whole way, and it's pretty impressive, I have to say. But the civil engineers of this path didn't believe in stairs, and so they get really, really steep at times, as you can see. There's some mixed information there. It says 1.3 kilometers and 1,300 meters. Are we gonna die?
Maybe.
Although we won't see Cascada Basaseachic in its full glory, our experience here is unique in the sense that, save for a few visitors to the viewpoint up above, we're here almost completely alone. If you're enjoying this film right now and want to see more, hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's a free and easy way to help us out and helps our films reach a wider audience.
What do you think so far?
It's amazing.
Ah,
It's so crazy.
crazy that this is in Mexico.
I know. And that there's a nice trail for us.
Yeah, this trail is fantastic thus far.
Oh my goodness! We're so close! Look, it's a rainbow!
Whoa.
Wow! There's sun on the pond, toot.
Yeah, we gotta get down there before there's not.
No, there's not. Prickly pears. Nogales. I think that's what they're called. Yeah.
Really? Oh look, I was here already. Alex and Talia.
What? Who's Talia?
Alexia?
You've never told me about her.
Alexa, Talia.
Who's Talia?
I don't know. Who's Talia? Look at those leaves.
We should make a pile of leaves and jump in it.
The leaf pile?
Yeah.
Best idea ever.
Oh. This is so cool. Oh, little homeschool. Wow. You know I don't want these things. No, it's just fun.
This is a better spot.
We've got paradise all to ourselves. Oh no. Cold?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Whoa, I don't know, man. Gotta regroup. Rethink my life choices. And that, folks, was our day at the beach. No, you don't think so?
We have to go in. We have to.
Oh, man.
Start the cold plunging in Mexico.
Okay. That's freaking cold. Show off. Well, is it time to go back up?
Oh yeah. This is gonna be the tricky part.
Yeah. You got it though.
Yeah, we got it.
High five. Yeah.
After the hike back up to the parking lot, we broke camp and moved further east, eventually finding a spot to spend a couple nights in an abandoned gravel pit, surrounded by a vast pine forest.
Tricky.
What have you made, love?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
Is it Mexican spaghetti bolognese?
No.
No. Most definitely not.
No. It's not.
Well, it looks delicious, and I'm ready to stick it in my face hole.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so scary.
Cheers. Coffee.
It's strange for us, after so many months up north, racing against the seasons to see as much as we could before winter returned, we can finally actually slow down. We've got at least 4 months to poke around Mexico before even considering having to leave. So now when we feel we need to take a day to stop and relax, we can do just that. Today, I'm tackling a few odd jobs like rotating tires, tinkering with our winding power steering, and reorganizing tools while Meg works and prepares for some baking she wants to do. It's funny to me that despite having such a small home, I seemingly can never keep up with the home improvement projects.
Did you just make banana bread?
Sure did.
You made banana bread?
Warm, fresh banana bread. Chocolate chip sourdough banana bread.
Yes. Well, I dare say I've earned it today, haven't I? I've been working all day, making videos and switching out tires and doing other errands around the van. I deserve this. Delicious. Oh. Very warm. Ooh. I got chocolate on me now.
So, we're doing something a little crazy for dinner tonight. Last night I made spaghetti bolognese and there wasn't quite enough noodles. So, today we have a bunch of leftover sauce, and so I thought, let's make pizza pops with it. So, I've got some sourdough pizza pop dough ready, and we're gonna stuff them with cheese and that leftover bolognese sauce. Let's go. Oh my gosh. This is a monster. Is it too much? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh boy. I'm questioning my choices. These things are absolutely monstrous. This monstrous thing. It's a spaghetti pie.
Hot pocket. Hot pocket, hot pocket.
I don't know about these.
They look delicious. Yep. All right, folks. Tell us in the comments, would you eat this? Because I know I will.
What do you think? Is it gonna be good?
Yes. Please forgive us, all of you with misophonia who don't like to hear chewing.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Are these harder than the surface of the sun?
No.
No? These are a hit. These are a bomb. Oh yeah. Spaghetti with wrapped in bread, basically.
And cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
Yeah.
The next morning, our short time of rest has come to a close. We watch as the full moon descends behind the pines, and then it is time to leave.
All right. What are the plans for today, babe?
we're heading into San Juanito in the hopes that there's a good grocery store, an ATM to get some pesos. Yeah, because we're off on a really cool expedition. Who knows what the road's called?
Yeah, so we're into an errand day now. We're going to kind of restock in San Juanito, and then we're going to be doing a really cool overland route. It's basically the Copper Canyon. So yeah, we're going to be doing that this next week. So super stoked, but we need some supplies. So let's go to San Juanito. We're going to get some lunch today too, right?
Tacos!
While we drove to San Juanito, we were listening to a podcast with Rick Steves, and he made a remark that I think will keep close to us as we travel. The flip side of fear is understanding, and to travel is to gain understanding. Ahead of us, we have something like 16 countries to pass through. There are countless unknowns ahead, innumerable experiences, thousands of possible encounters with humankind, and miles upon miles of exciting road to follow. Admittedly, as enticing and exciting as that all is, there is still a measure of apprehension and fear that still exists within our minds. Our hope, as we put miles under our tires, interact with the people and culture in the regions we pass through, is that we begin to shed the lingering fear and replace it with a better understanding of the world, so that by the time we come to the conclusion of this grand journey to Argentina, we can take what we've learned and go further out into the world.
Groceries are got.
No vegetables.
No?
No vegetables.
Oh.
Still got a bag of food with me though, even though I didn't eat any of it.
Well, slight change of plans. There's not tons of groceries here, and it looks like the next town south of here, Creel, has way more in terms of restaurants, grocery stores, and it looks super cute and quaint, so we're gonna go there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna find camp after filling our bellies with tacos.
Creel.
Creel.
Here we come.
Let's go.
Gracias.
Provecho.
Picante. You don't get any of this.
Buenas tardes. So somehow this has been the first taco stand we've gone to in Mexico.
Yeah, because we've just been on the move so aggressively.
Yeah. How are they?
Sorry? Delicious.
Yeah. It's only 2:00 in the afternoon and we have a liter of
Tequila.
something with tequila in it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Gonna be drunk driving, sweetie.
I'm not going far.
Se murió la costumbre de siempre olvidar managed to struggle our way through
Ordering ice cream.
But we did it, and their Oreo tastes a little bit different than Oreo.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Creel is a small town in Mexico's Sierra Tarahumara, known as the gateway to the Copper Canyon. It offers rich Ramamuri culture and is a popular stop on the scenic El Chepe train ride through the canyon.
Well, our short time in Creel has been interesting. It's definitely the low season right now, therefore it's maybe a little bit slower paced. I imagine it's probably a bustling tourist town at a different time of year. It's interesting for me. I'm a person that I don't really like to be seen or noticed, which might seem contrary to popular belief. And I'm definitely the whitest and tallest person in this town, and I feel like everyone is looking at me, and it's uncomfortable. I'm sure I'm gonna have to get better and more used to that, but for now it's uncomfortable.
You never told me that.
Yeah, well, now you know. Anyway, we're gonna go find camp now and not be seen by anyone for a little while.
Shortly after leaving Creel, we found ourselves navigating this gravel track to another iOverlander spot that suggested four-wheel drive only. As we're still warming up to Mexico, we've been leaning hard on the infamous iOverlander app to find camping spots. As we settle into our time here, I think we'll begin to leave the beaten path in search of our own spots, but for now, we're happy to use the tools available to us.
There's not fruit and veggies all over the floor or anything like that.
Not my freaking papayas and pineapples. They better not be prunes. She didn't slip down that hill or anything.
We'll be fine. Need some rocks to level out now.
Holy crap. You should see where we are. He's the king of the world.
Yeah, this is super cool. Well, folks, that's that. That was a pretty good first 4 or 5 days in Mexico. I think based on what we've seen thus far, it's going to be a really awesome 4 to 5 months in Mexico. So stay tuned because things are only getting better. Ah! No. What the heck?
Indeed, these mere 5 days in Mexico has already been eye-opening to what this beautiful country has to offer those willing to explore it. Thank you for being here along with us on this journey. We're so excited to share our experiences with you and hope by doing so to encourage you to get out and explore this big, beautiful planet. Until the next one, keep on roaming. For behind-the-scenes content, route and camp spot information, or if you'd just like to support us by putting gas in our tank, you can subscribe to the Slow Roamers on Patreon. Also, make sure to check out slowroamers.com to get yourself some stylish Slow Roamer threads.